Okay, so I'm assuming that you've seen the first two videos where the meetup happened with Karl and Tucker, and the second one where he chatted about, or he shared some words on, like, being delusional, importance of community and the gear, and yeah, like my points on those three things. And now this is the third one, which is about the Polaroid. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared it on the same day. But yeah, the story behind the Polaroid, and it kind of ties up with one of the video ideas that I was gonna shoot, and I have shot, like, you're gonna see a few clips from the video that I already had in place. So if there's a mismatch, I'll try to edit it properly, but if there's a mismatch, you know why. Because it was already an idea, and kind of this, whatever happened on that day with the Polaroids and everything, kind of was a happy accident, and I thought, like, these two can go together. So yeah, so the third thing that is kept. This was my third title and my third idea in my mind, where I kind of bifurcated. So present, heard, and now kept. So what kept was about is the Polaroid. And funny story, so I took this camera with me, and it's usually with me on almost, like, everywhere I go. It's the Instax Mini 11. It was a gift from one of my friends back in Duke. And so another crazy different story behind gifts, and like how much stuff in my room is gifts. This is a gift, that is a gift, that photo is a gift, that signature, like, grateful for that. There's a very, like, different video. I'll talk more about that, and it kind of will mix up a few times in this video as well. But yeah, like, this was a gift, and I usually carry this. It's started to, like, wear down on me, and like this part has become a little wobbly. So like whenever you shoot, you see there's no light on, and now if, like, you see, it starts, like, if it's not properly in the correct position, it kind of goes out. But yeah, it's giving up on me slowly, but I'm squeezing it as much, like, as much use I can get out of this thing, and I love the photos out of this. But yeah, when I reached there, I charged my DSLR. I did not charge my phone. I emptied the card. I was ready to shoot videos on that, and I had this because I generally don't think about this much. I had 2 slides left on this, and I was like, yeah, I mean, 2 slides would be enough. I'll get one with Tucker and one with Karl, and that will be it. I forgot about the batteries that go inside this to power the flash. So when I reached, I had this idea before going to the meetup that I will get a Polaroid. And the story behind that is, so I took my Polaroid and I forgot to charge, like, look into the battery situation of that Polaroid. And as soon as I asked someone to, like, I explained that, hey, this is kind of wobbly and you have to hold it, and I'll let you know when the light is on, and you press the shutter. The light was blinking like crazy, and that's when I realized that the AA batteries that go into the camera are dead or about to die, whatever that signal is. But yeah, the person tried clicking the shutter, it didn't work, and then I, like, saw the blinking light. I was just hoping it works, but it didn't. And then Karl was disappointed because he was like, when he saw the camera, and he was like really excited, and he was like, let's get one together and a group shot that I want to take with me. So I was like, sheesh, I only have 2 slides, and now he's gonna, obviously, like, I'm not gonna say no to that. But yeah, but the camera didn't work, and I was like, even if I order it, like, through Blinkit or something like that, I'll have to exit the premises of the meetup. It'll waste time just going out, coming in, and, like, getting the battery. It was a long work. But then, whenever the batteries die, we always hit the remote, or, like, I'm not gonna hit the camera, but, like, take it out and insert them back again, like, just rub it. So I took the batteries out, rubbed it on my shirt, and just, hoping something works. like exchanged the positions of the two batteries, like this right one on the left and left one on the right, and just inserted it back there. And I kind of tested it, like, you know, seeing if the light is still blinking like crazy, and it wasn't. Thank the gods, it wasn't. So as soon as that happened, he was in conversation, like Karl was in conversation with someone else, and as soon as that happened, I was so happy. I waited for him to get the conversation done, and I was like, Karl, man, it worked. So let's get this done before it dies again. So he's like, yeah, let's get this done. So I got the Polaroid with him. I'll just get that. Like, this was the said Polaroid that I got. That's me and him. And I know it's a little bit dark for you guys to see, but yeah. Then we clicked this for myself, and then he was like, let me get a group shot, everyone together, and I was just standing on top, and then the last slide I just took a group shot and he took that with him. So the point of all of this, like the digital photo and the things that we are in, like the era that we are in, phones, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, everything, like phones and photos are so accessible right now. Like everyone has a phone. Most of us, if we are into photography, videography, we have cameras and stuff. It's like we click thousands and thousands of photos, but if you remember the older generation, and if you were ever lucky to have those albums, like I went home, and whenever I go home I always like try and look through them, like photos from my childhood, photos from, like, you know, trips. My dad had this Nikon film camera that, you know, we used to roll the negatives in and, you know, click through. I think it was 35 or something photos depending on the roll, and it was just amazing. Like, we have like 3 to 4 albums at home. We used to like sit around when our relatives, I still remember when our relatives came in, we are just going through the albums, and like I still go through them. Like this time when I went back home, I made sure that I went through them, because those are just memories that, you know, it's all like right now it's all photos on phones and it's all digital dust. Like there's not gonna be any proof of them once, like, you know, we as a generation go forward. But those photos, those prints are always gonna be there somewhere or there. Like, it's just crazy to me, like there's so much digital data out there of photos and everything that lots of us don't care about, or the ones that do, like, you know, some of them gets printed, or like, you know, it's not a lot of thought put into it. But if you really just like these Polaroids, like that camera was a gift. This album that I keep with all my Polaroids, like photos with my friends and all the trips that I've been on, this photo is part of that. So yeah, like keeping all these prints, the batch photo we had at Duke, then this is a set of photos that I took with a disposable camera. I'll put a photo of it, like if you guys don't know what disposable cameras are. But yeah, these are a set of photos, a lot of, I think, good photos that I took of the campus. That the idea that I had behind was, throughout the year I just shot Duke on the film camera. So yeah, print your photos. The moral of the story, the whole this chat and conversation is about, like, it doesn't have to be fancy prints. It can be Polaroids, it can be normal like photo prints, or like, let me just show you guys the setup that I have over here of, like, these are a few photos from all the places I've been to. So yeah, there's a story behind every one of these photos, so probably I'll share that in a different video. But yeah, it doesn't have to be like crazy prints or something like that. It can be as simple as a Polaroid camera or a Polaroid printer, because I know Instax sell those as well. And it can be like photos on your wall, or like normal paper prints as well. Just print your photos, because all this digital data, digital dust is gonna get wiped out, and it's just, there's gonna be no proof of it. And like, having something physical, just sitting around people that you love and sharing memories, like when your friends are around, and if you have those albums and everything, it's just, like, you can sit and turn through them and just have a good time. Like, there's a lot of conversations there. Coming back to the meetup and that's what I'm super happy about. Like this 2 slides that I have had in that Polaroid, I have the one, and the last one he's gonna take, and he literally said that I'm gonna keep it in my album, and that's something I'm gonna remember for life. That one of my Polaroids and photo, like, it's not a crazy photo or something like that, but the story behind it, and then like he will have that as his New Delhi kind of memorabilia and in his album and everything. It's just so great. Like, I'm just so happy about that thing. But yeah, print your photos. There are like different photo books I have here from, this is I think Joe Greed, and like it's just Instagram these days is just reels and like, you know, more of videos and everything, and I get that it's a different genre, like different thing, lot of cool things and that creators are doing, but nothing beats the physical copy of a photo. Like, it's just different kind of inspiration. But yeah, there's a lot of photo books. There's a compilation of people and their random strangers and their portraits. There's a compilation of Nat Geo, There and Back by Jimmy Chin, and Wes Anderson, Accidentally by Wes Anderson. Like, there's a lot of photo books, and I'm still expanding my collection. So yeah, physical prints, that's what I wanted to share. And get your photos printed, and thank you for watching these 3 videos. Because this is something that I recorded on the same day on 10th, because I was so excited to talk about these things. And thank you for sticking along these 3 videos, and just me chatting and having a conversation and sharing my 2 cents on what makes me happy. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.